time for
The first call of baseball is heard from playgrounds and backyards. Come play, it says. Learn how to catch, how to throw, how to hit. Next thing we know, we're squeezing the last bit of daylight out of the day for just one more swing or pitch or fly ball. This call rings on through sandlot games, youth leagues, and into high school. And during this time, a dream is born of one day making it to the big leagues. Every year, a new crop of hopefuls eagerly awaits to hear if their name will be called on draft day. For a select group of blue chippers, expectations will be high. For the rest, there can be no expectations, only hopes. These are the dark horses, garnering little fanfare they'll need to find a way to demonstrate that they belong amongst the best of the best. History shows that a handful can defy the odds and succeed at the game's highest level. What does it take for one of the many to rise out of the pack and make it to the show? It takes finding an identity as a player. It takes learning from one's successes and failures on the field. It takes the desire to raise the bar of our potential. It takes a lot of things. That's why only the most dedicated and driven will get there. And even fewer will see their star rise to the full realization of that whispering call to play from so long ago. Just days before the 40-round MLB draft, some lesser... His name having finally been called, a pitching prospect steps up to the mound to make his case for draft consideration. While preparing for the first of 2 games at the Topps Amateur Showcase, a prospect is approached by a representative of the MLB Scouting Bureau. Just days before the 40-round MLB draft, some lesser-known prospects get one last chance to make an impression at Bowman Scout Day. His name having finally been called, a pitching prospect steps up to the mound to make his case for draft consideration. Never has this player had the chance to command the attention of so many big league buyers. He looks to make each pitch count. Most of today's Scout Day participants are not considered blue-chip prospects, but they all have blue-chip aspirations. Done for the day and heading back to the locker room, this player is met by one of the scouts in attendance. who reminds him that he's still got one more chance to make an impression on the big league buyers. While preparing for the first of 2 games at the Topps Amateur Showcase, a prospect is approached by a representative of the MLB Scouting Bureau.
Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we get the ball rolling with an intriguing matchup on day 1 between the prospects from the West region and the prospects representing the East. Smokey, a right-hander from the Empire State, gets the starting assignment here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
This guy has 3 pitches that he brings into his mix. And if he has all of them working, he has a chance to be really solid. A good pitcher, but he needs command of all 3 of his pitches.
Now at the plate, Tom Na. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Right fielder, Tom Na.
Here comes the first pitch. Underway at the ballpark this afternoon as the first pitch is in there for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. A fastball down near the shoe tops. Our temperature, hot but not overly hot, 87 degrees here at first pitch. Swing and a little blooper to center. And that's in there, base hit. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out the first.
Yeah, and I'm sure he wasn't planning on giving up a base knock to the first batter he faced, but that's what he's done now, and he just has to show the scouts how he's going to respond. He'd love nothing more than to get a strikeout or a double play right here.
Larry Doran.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he pops up the bunt attempt. Brunk is there, and he'll bring this one in. Standing in, Gio Kirshner. He'll swing it from the left side right here. Hit hard to third. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. Coming to the plate now, Emil Mesa, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Mesa.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball, ball one. The 1-1 home. And here's a ball hit in the air. And no one will track it down. Nah on second. Kirshner is over at first with one away. Line towards center field. Gomez is there. Two gone.
Hold it right there. Hold it.
Ready now, Ricky Britton. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here's the first pitch to him. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Two down, runners at first and second. And here's a pitch high and tight for a ball, 1-1. A fastball right over the outside corner. The 1-2. And this is fouled at the plate. And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Making him sweat out there. The seventh pitch coming up. Hit high and deep to right center. Gomez on the move. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. So they get to him for a couple of hits in the inning here, but they've got nothing to show for it. On now to the bottom of inning number one with no score after a half an inning. Now in the box, Benito Sandoval. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
Sandoval.
In there for strike one.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Very weakly on the ground. That winds up foul for the second strike. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Wow, he's not messing around right here. 3 pitches, 3 strikes. Sit your backside down. Scouts just love a guy that's willing to go right after a hitter, and that's exactly what he did there. I see a lot of scouts in the stands nodding their heads, liking what they see, and I don't blame them.
And it's fouled away. No score here as we play inning number 2. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
That's a tough pitch to throw right there. That front door curveball just missed hitting that inside corner. That's a very difficult pitch. I'm not sure if he wanted to get that one down and away, and unfortunately that one stayed inside.
And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. Rod Jackson, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. And awfully close there on 3-2, but take your base, says Earl Hendricks. It's ball 4. Digging in, Rod Jackson. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. In the dirt, and now let's see. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Now a fastball is lifted into the air to shallow center. Owens takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out. Now to the plate, Enrique Garcia, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. A ball and no strikes. A fastball that just misses inside.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching it.
2-1, here it is. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind him.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Stepping into the box, Tom Na. He reached on a single in his first try.
Tom Na.
Line drive to center field, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So a leadoff single will be the start to their half of the third. Stepping up now, Larry Doran.
Now batting.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Larry Doran.
In the dirt here. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
1-1-1.
Nice attempt here. Gomez fields it cleanly. Throw on to first, so the sacrifice is successful. Digging in for his second at-bat, Gio Kirshner. He singled his last time up. Hit toward the right side. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score. Striding into the box, Emil Mesa. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Here comes the 1-0. Here's the strike.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
The 2-1 on its way. 2-1 pitch is swung on and hit in the air out to center field. Gomez is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Coming to the plate now, Ricky Britton. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
The 1-2. A bouncer up the middle, and that's through for a hit. Into the box, Benito Sandoval. 0 for 1 here in the early going. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Gomez is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. We'll head now to the home half. John Baca enters from 3-0 the final score in this one today. The West Prospects led this game from the 3rd inning. Smokey will be tasked with the starting pitching assignment for the away team. What do we need to know here, Danny?
This guy has 3 pitches that he brings into his mix. And if he has all of them working, he has a chance to be really solid. A good pitcher, but he needs command of all 3 of his pitches.
Fastball in there for a strike. 92 on the radar gun that time. Up high. 2-1 now. The 2-1 home. And a little off to begin the afternoon as it's to 3-1 now. Full count now. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball. And he lays off. Ball 4, and the leadoff man is on to begin the ball game.
Man, that's not the kind of start a young pitcher wants when he's trying to show his wares. Walks the first batter he faces, and it might be a case of the moment being a little bit too big for him. But now he's got to settle down and try and get a double play to regain the momentum a little bit.
Throw, got him, and that's a gorgeous play. Coming to the plate now, Enrique Macias, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. No balls and 1 strike. Now the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Coronado, the runner at second with 1 away. Now a curveball's in there, 1-2 now.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher right there, stealing a strike with that get-me-over breaking ball, and now he can get a little nastier with it in the dirt.
Count even at 2-2. The 2-2 freezes him on the inside, strike 3.
Yeah, and the hitter just froze, and that off-speed pitch dropped right in there for called strike 3. You know, some young pitchers get anxious and want to attack with fastball with 2-strike count, but he has enough confidence in his stuff to go with his off-speed.
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch, and the inning is over. So they get a man to second here in the... Now at the plate, Benito Batista, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So a base hit to kick things off here, and there's a man aboard to start out their half of the second. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a bunt attempt here, and good hustle to get over and tag him for the out. Into the box now, Richie Roll, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. And that's a fair ball. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away. At the plate, Phil Cutler, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third.
First and third, you know he's going to do everything he can on the mound to roll up a double play ball. On the other side, he's got to be looking for a mistake up in the zone that he can drive in the air and pick up a sac fly at the very least.
The 1-2. Grounded back up the middle. He's got it. What a flip for 1. On to first. Not in time, as the umpire was right there to make the call. Digging in now, Andre Fisk. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes.
1-1-1.
Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Digging in to try it again, Esteban Coronado. He drew a walk his first time up.
Coronado.
Line toward the gap in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Now at the plate, Jamison Potter. He successfully laid down a sac bunt in his last plate appearance. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Here it comes, 1-0. And he pulls back the bunt attempt, 2-0.
I certainly wouldn't be surprised in this situation if the manager relayed down to the third base coach to get the bunt sign off. 2-0 count, you got a chance to swing the bat and do some damage right here.
And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings. He's set, and the pitch. Oh, it's hit to third. 5, 4, 3, and they turn the double play.
And he just looks like he's in a comfortable groove out there. A nice pitch here, and the hitter can do nothing but roll over it for an easy out. It'll be interesting to see if he can finish as strong as he started this thing. Scouts like what they've seen so far.
0-1 count, and the pitch. A breaking ball over the outside corner for strike 2.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 1 hit, 1 left. John Baca will take the ball now as the new...
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with a victory, and look on to the next.
With nothing left to do but await his fate, this young hopeful receives a check-in from his former high school coach, who's been acting as his advisor through the process.
Welcome back to the Major League Baseball first-year player draft. The first pick is officially on the clock. With the first pick, the Detroit Tigers select Carlos Valenzuela, a relief pitcher from the International Region. With the second pick, the San Francisco Giants select Alfonso Valdez, a relief pitcher from the International Region. With the third pick, the Philadelphia Phillies select Julio Cortez, a relief pitcher from the International Region. With the fourth pick, the Chicago White Sox select Ryan Lombardo, a second baseman from the International Region. With the fifth pick, the Cincinnati Reds select John Werner, a starting pitcher from the East Region. With the sixth pick, the New York Mets select Emilio Gonzalez, a catcher from the International Region. With the seventh pick, the San Diego Padres select Waylon Rush, a relief pitcher from the International Region. With the eighth pick, the Atlanta Braves select Smokey, a starting pitcher from the East Region.
After a long and lonely first 2 days of the MLB draft, this player's wait is finally over. While being selected is a major milestone, new draftees still face long odds of ever making it to the big. After impressively finishing out his draft year in a development league, this prospect has been sent to open the following season with a Double-A club. A welcoming manager offers some simple wisdom.
The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Tennessee Smokies and the Mississippi Braves. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Smokey has the ball for the 5th game of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, we're looking at a guy that knows how to pitch. Last year, his ERA was just under 3.5 for the season, and I would imagine going into the offseason, he's looking to better that, and hopefully he gets off to a good start. And we'll see if that starts in this one today.
Standing in, Thomas Weaver. He will lead this one off today.
Thomas Weaver.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Grounded foul off to the right. Fellas, you take a look at the home side here as they take the field this afternoon. It's been a promising start to the new year as they've taken 3 of the first 4 contests.
Yeah, Matty, they've been playing some quality baseball. The first 4 games of this homestand, they've taken 3 out of the first 4, looking to capitalize and continue to play good ball today.
You know, Dero, this is time to get greedy. When you win 3 of the first 4, boy, if you can win 4 out of the first 5, that sets up a really nice stretch of baseball. They'd love to win this one here today and keep that roll going.
And as he punches him out there, he collects his first Double-A strikeout.
Well, I'm sure that feels good, and maybe he'll keep the ball or something. But you know his sights are set on a lot higher than Double-A ball. Figuring out how to strike out a lot more guys at this level as he progresses in the minors will be one of the keys for him reaching the big leagues.
1 out, nobody on. Strike 2 on the curveball. 0-2.
Hey, as a hitter right here, you can't be leaning out over. I know those first 2 pitches were in the outer half, but nothing saying ride a fastball in right here.
That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Yes, it will. He's got himself a 1-out single.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
Here's the 0-1. Fouled off. Sanchez, base runner at first with 1 out. Check swing grounder to the right side. Fielded cleanly. 1 there. But 1's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue. At the plate, Rich Pereira, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. He's set. Here it comes. And that pitch catches the inside corner. 2 out with the man at first. Rounded up the first baseline. Backhanded. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1, no score. Settling in now, Jacob Henneman, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. First delivery to him on the way. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire.
One.
All right, back to him on the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out. Into the box now, Carlton Navarro. He appeared as a pinch hitter in yesterday's contest. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. No score here as we play inning number 2. Up around the face. Much too quick on the trigger there. It's 2-1.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup. So if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
Now a ball line softly down the right field line. Foul. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Hit down the line at first. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Digging in the switch hitter, Richard Rios. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now here it comes. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
That curveball stayed up in the zone. You'll see that often early in the game where a pitcher's trying to find that release point, particularly with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to keep an eye.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Stepping into the box, Smokey.
Ecker. Smokey.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Right over the middle, knee high. Bottom of the second here with no score. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching the pitcher drive in a run.
Pereira is after it. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Henneman on the move. He's got it, and they get out of the jam unscathed. So coming to the plate, Felipe Oliveros. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Changeup in for a strike.
There's a called strike on a changeup, not a particularly good one. That changeup up in the zone like this oftentimes gets hit very hard. Was able to get away with it that time, but if he's going to be successful, he's going to need to get that changeup down in the zone around the knees.
Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
Yeah, you attack the zone and get a swing and a miss that late on your first pitch fastball. Good chance he's coming right back with the same thing.
Now a flare out toward right center. McGee moving forward. He gets there, and that's the second out. Ready for another chance? Thomas Weaver. He got called out on strikes his last time through. And this is on the outside corner for strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Breaking ball just misses the inside corner.
That turns out to be a good take on that front door breaking ball, but you have to wonder if that pitch buckled him at all. That was really close to clipping the inside corner.
Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So they go down without a whimper. At the plate, Smokey. He flew out in his last at-bat. Now a snap move over to first. And a dive, but he's back in there. And another snap throw to the bag. And the runner back safely. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
4 runs here in this half inning. And he'll snap one over to first. And he'll dive back in. Two-0 count, the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Now he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And he's back easily. Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here. 3-1.
We're starting to see a lot more balls from him now, and that's a direct result of him getting hit around pretty good. He's trying to do something different, and it's resulting in him not tacking the strike zone anymore.
Little dribbler back at him. Throw in time for the third out, but it certainly took a while as the inning is finally over. Digging in, Adrian Sanchez. He reached on a single in his first try.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
This is in the air out to right. McGee is in pursuit, one away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Fletcher Lee.
Number 5, shortstop.
Check to swing there and pops this one up. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Smoke toward the hole. On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the 4th. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Rich Pereira. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here's the first pitch to him. Late that time for a strike.
0-1.
Two out, nobody on. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
He's had great command of his pitches all day. I don't mind him trying to go down right there and try and get a swing and a miss, but a nice job by the hitter to lay off that one in the dirt.
Grounded to third. Ruiz loves it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. Mississippi's out in front. Digging in, Jacob Henneman. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Now at the plate, Carlton Navarro. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Navarro.
Lined hard toward right center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Boy, Dero, it's about time they got something brewing here. First pitch single, and maybe now they can start to get some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics, not always the play. You want to drive that pitch count up and get into that bullpen, but sometimes desperate times call for desperate measures.
Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. Scooped up to second for 1. Throw to first is going to be offline, so they just get the 1 on the play. So stepping in, Felipe Oliveros. First pitch of the at-bat. Fouled away. Now the 0-1. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. Rios, the runner at first with 2 gone.
Got him swinging, made him chase outside the zone that time, and that puts an end to the inning.
Stepping in, Rob Zastryzny. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. The 1-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. The 2-2. Gets him swinging. He struck him out. Ready for another shot now. Thomas Weaver.
Second baseman.
First pitch on its way.
Weaver.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Looks at a changeup that catches the corner.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with. Stepping up to the plate, Adrian Sanchez.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
1-1 the count now. Now the 1-1 pitch. Very weakly on the ground. That's a foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Hit down the third baseline. And this gets past him at third as it hugs the line. A fair ball.
Hey, no runner, cut it.
And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
When you're struggling as a team to put the ball in play, every base hit is welcome, but a double will really help wake everyone up. That's just their 3rd hit of the game, but it's a good one.
Fletcher Lee is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
And this one gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Working on hanging another 0. The pitch. Right field. And that's going to fall for a base hit. And they'll get back a run here as they're on the board. It's 4-1.
Hey, there's a good job of battling right there, D-Row. Pitcher have the advantage with 2 outs, 2 strikes. You're 1 pitch away, and boy, what a terrific piece of hitting right there.
Yeah, that's a great job right there. Some guys are not afraid to hit with 2 strikes. They'll take that pitcher deep in the count, feeling comfortable about it. That's the type of hitter this guy is, and he was able to come through.
A ball and a strike now. The 1-1 is taken for ball 2.
You know, I think his mechanics are starting to betray him a little bit. He's really lost the strike zone, and when that's the case, something is usually off at his delivery.
The 2-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. Bottom part of the order, 7. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Smokey. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way, and it's fouled away. The 0-1 delivery. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
Swung underneath that pitch, so he was either trying to elevate the ball or he was expecting a pitch to be a sinker and drop more than it did.
And certainly no offer at that one. It's 1-2.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
Struck him out. Charlie Winkler is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start.
Hey, one of the keys to having a good record in baseball is to win some games at home.
A minor league pitching coach offers advice to a new member of his staff.
welcome to MLB The Show in this presentation of minor league baseball. A good one on tap. Ryan Hanna, a Maryland-born southpaw, will be doing the starting pitching in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a neck-high fastball that time. So, guys, our visitors, as they take the field following a scoreless top half, they're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, I've been really impressed with this team, especially on the recent road trip to start to it. They're 3-1 after 4 games, playing really fundamentally sound baseball. From offense to defense, pitching, it's all coming together for this group.
Changeup in for a strike. The 2-2 one more time. Up around the face.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
Here's a ball swung on and lofted in the air out toward right center. McGee moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. Striding in, Connor Acho. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
And this is the side of the plate this guy loves to hit at. Hitting over 350 left-handed, hitting against right-handed pitching.
And he takes a called strike 1. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. The 2-1. Fouled off. Here now the 2-2. He pulls this one into right. McGee back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. So striding forward now, Maxwell Belliard. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Good curveball. Strike 2.
Hey, he's not going to get away with that all day. He's got to find a way to get on top of that ball and bury it.
And it's 1-2. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. An inning in the books. No score. Leading off the inning, Anthony Aguilar, and they'll need him to get something going here. First pitch of the at-bat. And he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-1. Leaves a changeup high for a strike. Another 0-2 coming. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. A ball and 2 strikes now. Curveball just about brung him up, but it's to 2-2.
That turns out to be a good take on that front door breaking ball, but you have to wonder if that pitch buckled him at all. That was really close to clipping the inside corner.
Gary Porter is on deck. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Defers. Friedman has it. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. In now, Gary Porter, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. And the changeup is way low that time. 1-1, here it comes. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Fellows has a play. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. So striding in, Theo Dougherty comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. Lays off again, and it's 2-0. Three and 0 now.
You know, when you haven't gotten a guy on base yet in the entire game, a 3-ball count kind of feels like a little mini rally. Let's see if he can get on.
3-1 the count now. The 3-1 pitch. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. McGee racing back, and just short of a home run. This ball's off the wall. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
When you play with fire, you have to expect to get burned once in a while. He's about as hot as you can get right now. They continue to pitch to him, and he continues to make them pay. Nice double off the wall here.
Jack Shartner stands in as he looks at a called strike. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Well, he's been laboring a bit through these first 2 innings of work. That's 37 pitches, and ideally he'd be closer to 27 instead.
And nobody can get there in time. Base hit, and he'll get in there safely.
Well, he was almost out of the inning. The last 2 batters showed him that you can't lose focus on the mound, even if you get 2 quick outs. Back-to-back doubles shows you just how quickly things can get away from you.
Comes set, and the 0-1. Swing and a miss as he's just behind the breaking ball.
Hey, make a pitch right here and get out of this. Get the boys in the dugout and regroup a little bit. 1 run is not going to kill you.
Count is 1-2 now. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. So a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. All tied at 1-1. So here now's the pitcher, Smokey, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here comes the first pitch. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Down and away, ball 1. The 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Here now the 2-2. Gets him looking, strike 3. So digging in now, Ryan Hanna. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Pitcher, Ryan Hanna.
First delivery to him on the way. And that one stayed up a little high. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it. Sent on the ground out to second. Shields right there, and there's 1 away. Now batting, Brian McGrath. He flew out in his last at bat.
Brian McGrath.
There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1. Liner towards second. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at bat. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
The catcher.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lofted in the air out toward right center. McGee sprinting after it, and the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. So here's the cleanup hitter, Anthony Aguilar. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Aguilar.
There's a well-hit ball out to right center field. Around first, digging for two.
Cut hold.
And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
That was a pretty good fastball, and it almost got by him. But he's able to slap it in the gap in the right center field. Because of the velocity off the bat, the outfielders couldn't cut it off in time, and it allowed him to cruise into second really easy.
Striding in once again, Gary Porter. 0 for 1 thus far. Popped him up. Santana over to his right. One down. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Theo Dougherty. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Aguilar leads off second with one gone in the inning. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. A ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher right there, stealing a strike with that get-me-over breaking ball, and now he can get a little nastier with it in the dirt.
It's a breaking ball that's taken for a ball.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with it. Price him anymore.
Hit on the ground to third. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. Throw comes into third now, so they're at the corners here with only one out.
The pitcher got the result he was looking for. Change up down in the zone, gets him to hit it on the ground, but obviously the result wasn't what he wanted.
Is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
Really forcing the issue with that steal of second. They already had the guy on third, so now 2 runners in scoring position, and there aren't any force outs other than at first. Pretty good chance to drive in a pair right now.
This is a situation where the offensive player just needs to do his job. Take inventory, infield back, get you a ground ball somewhere in the infield, preferably off the corners, and get your team the lead.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Very weakly on the ground. The 2-2 one more time. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitched. You can see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
But the shortstop won't have far to go to haul this one in, and there are 2 away. Now at the plate, Tom Nah. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Moving under it, Fellows. He's got it, and that'll get him out of the jam. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. Ozzie Arojo is out from the bullpen. 7-1 the final today. The Biloxi Shuckers used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Ryan Hanna gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. And it's a dandy.
A pitching coach checks in with a member of his staff.